Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel. So hello everyone, today I am going to start a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry is a branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometry by means of algebra. So the first thing we are going to discuss, that is the ordered pair. Okay, that is the ordered pair. Ordered pair. So what is an ordered pair? An ordered pair is a pair of objects taken in a specific order. Okay, an ordered pair is a pair of objects taken in a specific order. Suppose here two objects, first one is A and second one is B. If these two numbers are separating by comma and they are enclosing by a pair of bracket, then you call this is a ordered pair. Okay, if two numbers are separating by a comma and if they are enclosing by a pair of bracket, then it's called a ordered pair. An ordered pair always written in first bracket, remember that. Okay, an ordered pair always written in first bracket. Here the first part of the ordered pair, that is called the first member or the first component, and the second part is called the second component. This one is the first component and this one is the second component. Okay, now always remember that here the ordered pair AB is always not equal to B comma A. Okay, ordered pair AB always not equal to B comma A, because whenever this one is equal to this one, whenever this one, that means A comma B equal to another ordered pair C comma D, whenever the first ordered pair is equal to the another ordered pair, then if and only if A equal to C and B equal to D, then it's possible, otherwise not. Whenever A comma B equal to C comma D, then definitely, or if and only if A equal to C and B equal to D. Now the next thing is coordinate system. Suppose here two perpendicular lines. If two perpendicular lines now the next thing is coordinate system. So in coordinate system, when two number lines, okay, when two number lines are perpendicular to each other and they are placed together, then it's called a Cartesian coordinate system or coordinate system, or you can also call this Cartesian plane. So suppose here you mark this one as X, so this one will be X dash, okay, this one as Y, and this one will be the lower one will be Y dash. So X dash, Y dash, and here put a O. So that means here X dash is called the X axis. X dash is called the X axis. Y dash is called the Y axis. Remember that. Okay, and here X dash and Y dash are called the coordinate axis. The coordinate axis, and here O is called the origin. O is called the origin. Clear? Now the next thing, that is coordinates of a point. Suppose here P be a point here. Suppose here P be a point, okay, on the coordinate plane. Then from P draw first a perpendicular on X axis, and that is here PM. So here PM is a perpendicular on X axis. Then here OM is called the X coordinate. Here OM is called the X coordinate, or the another name of X coordinate, that is abscissa. Okay, abscissa. And the next thing, here MP is called the Y coordinate, or the another name of Y coordinate, that is ordinate. So here x coordinate is called abscissa and y coordinate is called ordinate. Then here x, y taken together are called Cartesian coordinates. Here x, y are taken together called Cartesian coordinate, and here the point P, denoted, simply denoted by x comma y. Here the point P simply denoted by x comma y. Here x is called abscissa and y is called the ordinate. Remember that the first component is called abscissa and second component is called ordinate. Now the last part we are going to discuss, that is quadrant. Okay, so the last part here, that is quadrant. Quadrants. So here the horizontal and the vertical number lines x o x dash and y o y dash are divide the coordinate plane in 4 parts. So here the first part, second part, third part and fourth part. So these 4 are called quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. You have to remember that it is anti-clockwise. So this one will be the first quadrant, this one second, this one will be the third and last one will be the fourth. Okay, now there are total 4th quadrant, and in the first quadrant, always remember that in the first quadrant here both the value of x and y both are positive. Okay, that means here abscissa and the ordinates both are positive number. In the second quadrant, here x will be negative but y will be positive. Okay, x negative, y positive. In the third quadrant, x and y both are negative. In the fourth quadrant, here x is positive but y is negative. Okay, so first quadrant positive positive, second quadrant negative positive, third quadrant negative negative and fourth one positive negative. Now suppose here, give an example, suppose here 2, 3. So here 2, 3 is a coordinate point or a ordered pair. So here the first component is 2 and second component is 3. So that means this point is belongs to from the first quadrant, because here both are positive. Now another example, suppose -2, -3. Then this point belongs to from the third quadrant, both are negative. Suppose if -2 + 3, then this quadrant, that means second quadrant. And if here +2 - 3, then this point belongs to from the fourth quadrant. Okay, so I hope you have no problem. So now I am going to start the exercise problems. So here exercise 19.1, sum number 1, find the coordinates of the point whose abscissa is 3 and ordinates is 4. So abscissa means first component, that means this one 3, and ordinates means second component, so -4. And always you have to retain this one in first bracket. Remember that in first bracket, and the two numbers will be separated by a comma. Now the next one, number 2, abscissa is -3/2, so -3/2, and ordinate is 5. So this is your ordered pair. Third, abscissa is -1, 2/3. Okay, -1 whole 2/3. So it becomes, you can write just 5/3, because -1 2/3, that is 5/3. And the next one is -2 1/4, that equal to -9/4. Okay, now the fourth one, whose ordinate is 5 and abscissa is -2. So -2 as abscissa and ordinate 5. Then number 5, whose abscissa is -2. Okay, abscissa -2, very good, and lies on x-axis. Now always remember that a number which lies on the x-axis, then definitely the ordinate part will be always 0. If it lies on the y-axis, then abscissa part will be 0. If it lies on the x-axis, then ordinate part will be 0. That means the second component will be 0. Now the sixth one, whose ordinate is 3/2 and lies on y-axis. So as I said before, it lies on the y-axis, then abscissa part will be 0, and here the ordinates is 3/2. Okay. Now sum number 2. In sum number 2, in which quadrant or which axis each of the following points lie? So here the points are -3, 5, then 4, -1, then 2, 0, then 2, 2, and next one -3, -6. Okay, so these are the points, and you have to just write down just which quadrant these points are lying. So as you know that there are total 4 quadrants. Okay, first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. First quadrant, both are positive. Second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. Here negative, negative, and the fourth one is positive, negative. Okay. So now as here -3, 5. So -3, 5 lies on this quadrant. That means second quadrant. Now next 4 -1. That means positive and negative. So it's lie on the fourth quadrant, positive and negative. Then here 2, 0. Okay, 2, 0. That means here the ordinate part is 0. As you know that if a point lie on the x-axis, if a point lies on the x-axis, then the ordinate part will be 0. So it lies on the x-axis. Now third one, 2, 2. 2, 2 means both are positive. So that one is first quadrant. Okay. Now the last one, -3, -6. Then both are negative. So it's lie on the third quadrant. Okay. So first one second, second one fourth, third one on x-axis, fourth one first quadrant, and the last one on the third quadrant. Now next one, sum number 3. Which of the following points are lie on x-axis and y-axis? So as you know that whenever a point lie on the x-axis, then the ordinate part will be 0. So here the ordinate part is 0, here also 0, and here also 0. That means these 3 points C, F, and G are lies on the x-axis. So it's x-axis, x-axis, and x-axis. And if the abscissa part, if the abscissa will be 0, then these points are lie on the y-axis. So y-axis, y-axis, and y-axis. And as here abscissa and the ordinate are not equal to 0, that means this point never lie on the x-axis or the y-axis. This point lie on the first quadrant only, because here both the value are positive. So it's lie on the first quadrant, not on any axis. Now sum number 4. Plot the following points on the same graph paper. So suppose this is a graph paper, and here this is the origin, this is y and y dash, and this one x dash, and this one x. That means here the positive x, here negative x, this one positive y, and this one negative y. Okay. So now first point, that is 3, 4. First point, that is 3, 4. That means both are positive, so lie on the first quadrant. So here 3 means 1, 2, 3, and then 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means this point. Okay, the intersection of this line. As here 3, so 1, 2, 3 here, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, positive 4, that's why here. If negative 4, then here. Okay, so this point is A point, that is 3, 4. Next one B, -3 and 1. So here -3 means 1, 2, 3, here -3. Then positive 1, positive 1 means upper side. So write down here as here 1, so positive 1, that one is B. Okay, so here 3, so you can also mark it like in this way, so you can easily understand this one. Okay, the point will be on the intersection of these two lines. Now the next one, C 1 -2. So see here 1 and then -2, that means downwards, so -2. So this is the point C. Next D, -2 -3. Okay, so here 1, 2, -2, and then -3, that means here. So this is the point D, -2 -3. Next 0, 5. Okay, 0 means here, and then 5 means here. So this is the point, that means on y-axis. So this is the point on y-axis, that is E, the point on y-axis. Next 5, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on x-axis, as here 0. So 5, 0 lie on the x-axis, that is F. Next 0, -3. So here 0 and then -3. 1, 2, 3. So here is -3. That's lie on the y-axis. So that is point G, lie on the y-axis. And the last one -3, 0. So 1, 2, 3. Here -3 and 0 means lie on the x-axis. So okay. So this point is H. So here is A, here is B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Now sum number 5. Write the coordinates of the point A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H shown in the adjacent figure. So here point A. So point A means here first 1, 2 and then here 1, -2. Okay, sorry, 1, 2 again positive. That means first quadrant, so both are positive. Here also 2, here also 2. So 2, 2 is the coordinate. Okay, 2, 2. Next B. So V here 1, 2, 3, -3 and lie on the x-axis. That means here -3, 0. B point is -3, 0. Next C. Where is the C point? C point is here. So first will be always x coordinate. So 1, 2, that means -2 and then downwards up to 4. So -2, -4 is the C coordinate. -2, -4. Then D. Where is D? D is here. So here 1, 2, 3. That means +3, then -1. Downwards. So that means 3, -1. 3, -1. Next here E. E is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, -4 and then here +4. So -4, +4. Okay, -4, +4 is the E coordinate. Then F. F means here. Okay, so that means x coordinate will be 0 and then y -2. So 0, -2. 0, -2 is F. Then G. G equal to here. So 1, 2 and then -3. So 2, -3. 2, -3 is G coordinate. And the last one H. Here x is 0 and y equal to 3. That means 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3 is the H coordinate. And you know how to write the coordinates. Always you have to write the 2 number in first bracket. That means like this way. So as here H equal to 0, 3. So you have to write down just 0, 3 in first bracket. Okay. Now the next sum number 6. In which quadrants are the point A, B, C, D of problem 5? That means this problem located. So here A means in first quadrant, B lie on the x-axis, not in the quadrant. C lie on the third quadrant, as here, that means third quadrant, and D is here in the fourth quadrant. So A first, B on x-axis, C third quadrant, and D is in the fourth quadrant. Now sum number 7 and 8. In sum number 7, 8 is a similar kind of problem. You have to plot some point in the graph paper, and it's not possible to draw all the point on the whiteboard, but I'm going to try to draw something or to guide you how to plot the graph paper. Okay, so here the first point in sum number 7a, and that is 2, 5/2. Now all of you know that 2, 5/2. 5/2 means 2.5. You know that. Okay, so 2 means here, and after that 2.5. So suppose here if you increase this line, and there will be 3, then 2.5 will be the middle of 2.2 and 3, as well as you have to increase the upper line also. Okay, that means the y-axis. So here the y-axis, if you increase this line, then this one will be now y, and here is 3. Okay, so as here 2 and 2.5, so here abscissa is 2 and then 2.5 will be here. So the intersecting line, this one, so this point will be 2, 5/2. Okay, because here is 2, here is 3, that means here 2.5. You have to calculate this one in the graph paper. As well as in sum number 8, the first one 4 by 3 and minus 1. Okay, 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 means 1 point something. So if you divide the part, that means 1 to 2, this part, if you divide this part by 3 equal parts, then here 3 equal parts. Okay, so 1.3 and after that 1.6, and after that 1.9, which is very close to 2. So suppose here 1.3, suppose this one here 1.3, then 1.3, that means 4 by 3 and then minus 1, that means here. So the point will be approximate this portion. So this is the point, that is 4 by 3 minus 1. Okay, so in this way you can plot the point on the graph paper. Okay, you have to just plot the point approximately. No need to plot the point accurately, because you cannot plot this fraction point. Okay, you cannot plot the fraction point accurately in the graph paper, so you have to just plot it approximately base. Okay, now sum number 9. Plot the following points and check whether they are collinear or not. So here the first one is 1 3, so 1 and then 3, that means here. Second one minus 1 minus 1, so minus 1 and 1, that means here. And the third point, that is minus 2 minus 3, so here minus 2 and then minus 3, that means here. So now you have to show that these 3 points are collinear points or not. Yes, definitely. If you draw a line by a scale, then these 3 points are lie on the same line. Okay, these 3 points are lie on the same line, that means it's a collinear point. Now the next one 1 comma 2, so 1 comma 2, that means here 1 comma 2. Next 2 comma minus 1, so 2 and then minus 1 here. And the third point minus 1, so here is minus 1 and then 4. Okay, 4 means here, so that means out of the board. Okay, so that means these 3 points never be a collinear points, because first one is here, second one is here, and third one will be here or something. So these 3 points never be a collinear points. Okay, and the last part 9 3 0 1 2 minus 2 and 2 by 3 0, it's also a collinear points. I hope you can plot it and you can check it. Now sum number 10, and this is the last sum for this video. So plot the point minus 3 and 4. So minus 3 means here 1 2 and 3, that is minus 3, and then 4, that means 1 2 3 4, so that point. So that is the point P, that is minus 3 and 4. Now next thing, draw PM and PN perpendicular on x-axis and y-axis. So draw a perpendicular, that is PM, and here PN, that is on y-axis. Okay, so here PM is the perpendicular and here also PN is the perpendicular on x-axis and y-axis respectively. So now state the coordinates of the point M and N. So as here 1 2 3, that means here minus 3, so minus 3 comma 0, as it lie on the x-axis, that means ordinate will be 0. So minus 3 comma 0 is the coordinate of M. Now the next one N lie on the y-axis, so the abscissa will be 0. So 0 comma 1 2 3 4, that means 0 comma 4 is the coordinate of N.